What's up, DK? See, DK's here already. What's up, buddy? It's alright, guys. Just making sure we're good to go on all the sides here. There we go. Let's come back over to the chat, make sure we're good to go. There we go. Raymond was here early. Afternoon, John and friends. What's up, Raymond? DK's back. What's up, DK? Saying good afternoon, everybody. Bud's here saying, come on, Mets. We can do better. So let's come over. Let's take a look here at the Met defense for today. The Met defense for today, it'll be Taylor in left, Benj in center, and Beatty in right field. On the infield, it'll be Bichette at third, Lindor at short, Semien at second, and Young at first. Freddie Peralta on the mound with Luis Torrens doing the catching. Thank you, everybody that joined us for our MLB Power Ranking stream. That was the first one of the season. Let's come over and look at some numbers here. Our guy Fitzy will be going live in a half hour. He's got the Red Sox and Cardinals game today. On YouTube side, the count is up to 87-41. Let's go. Thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button, the thumbs up. It does push our content out to more people. Nice. Just wanted to check the numbers from the earlier stream. How is everybody doing on this Sunday afternoon? Let's take a look at some of the other games that'll happen today. The White Sox and Royals, they are in a rain delay. The Diamondbacks and Phillies are just getting underway as well. Giants and Orioles, Twins and Blue Jays, Angels and Reds, the Marlins and Tigers, Yankees and Rays. Then at 2 o'clock you got the Nationals and Brewers. 2:15 the Red Sox and Cardinals. 2:20 Pirates Cubs. Then at 4 o'clock, you got the Rockies, Padres, the Astros, Mariners, Rangers, Dodgers. Jacob deGrom will be on the mound today for the Rangers. But then tonight for the Guardians, Braves, it'll be Bibby and Sale. So great pitching matchup tonight. DK says doing well. Only 4.5 hours of work left today. Nice. DK hanging out with us while he's supposed to be at work. Ooh. Let's come back over. Where is this one? There we go. Our Flyers with the big 7-1 victory last night. They still have a 2-point lead for the last playoff spot which is officially the last playoff spot in the East. All other spots have been clinched. They are fighting with Columbus, who's 2 points back, and the Capitals, who are 3 points back, and the Islanders are 3 points back. But some of those teams play today. The Islanders play the Habs tonight at 6 o'clock, so if the Habs can win that one, it'll help. The Capitals play the Penguins today at 3 o'clock, so Penguins win there. If the Penguins win, the Habs win, and the Bruins win today, and the Flyers get 1 point tomorrow night against Carolina, the Flyers clinch the playoff spot. Raymond says, let's go Flyers. Johnny's here. What is up, Johnny? I did not check the NBA schedule today. How's the NBA schedule? Oh, full slate of games today. Tip-off is not until 6 o'clock. Magic and Celtics, Wizards and Cavs, Pistons, Pacers, Hawks, Heat, Hornets, Knicks, Bucks, 76ers, Nets, Raptors, Bulls, Mavs, Grizzlies, Rockets, Pelicans, T-Wolves, Suns and Thunder, Nuggets and Spurs, Jazz and Lakers, Warriors, Clippers, and Kings and Trailblazers. Today is the last day of the NBA season. The play-in games start on Tuesday. Miss Gina is here. What's up, Miss Gina? Funny, the Flyers need the Penguins to win. Well, if the Flyers win, if the Flyers clinch a playoff spot, they play the Penguins in the first round. So, I don't think anybody can catch Carolina. I don't think, but let me double check. No, they cannot. So it'll be the Penguins and whoever gets that last spot in the first round. Freddie Peralta on the mound today for our Mets. He's making his fourth start. He's 1-0 on the year with a 4.80 ERA. He's only gone 15 innings so far. Giving up 12 hits with 5 walks, 19 strikeouts. Whip is at a 1.13. Let's come over to make sure we are not ahead or behind. Yep. Yeah, and the NHL playoffs will start next weekend, I believe. Because I think there's NHL games until Thursday. All right, here we go. Butler will lead it off here for the A's. It'll be Butler, Kurtz, and Langoliers. Peralta will wind and deal. Outside, 1-0. We are underway. Let me back it up here. There we go. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. And that one hit out to center field. Taylor, the left fielder, will come over and call Ben Joff one away. Miss Gina says, let's win this game, boys, please. Here's Kurtz. 1 out, nobody on. In for a strike, 0-1. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Did he go? They checked down at third. No swing, 1-2. Maria's here. What's up, Maria? The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Three and two the count. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. That'll bring up Shea Langoliers. Come on, Mets. Let's go to 1, 2, 3. In for a strike, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. And that one lined into left center field. And it's played on a hop. Bench keeps it in front of him. A 2-out single. That'll bring up Soderstrom. With the Mets making a comeback yesterday, Soderstrom hit the big 3-run home run in the 8th to put a damper on that. Hey, Sean is here. Fouled off, 0-1 to count. Mets 10, A's 3. Miracle Peralta pitching today. Yes, Peralta's on the mound. 9 Ks, he says. He's got one so far. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Fifteenth pitch of the inning from Peralta. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So the Mets coming to the plate. Actually, we got that over here. The Met lineup today, still pretty chilly there at Citi Field. Only 53 degrees there. Here in eastern PA, we're in the 60s. But Lindor will lead it off. Polanco will DH and bat second. Jared Young will bat third. Bo Bichette fourth. Brett Beatty fifth. Marcus Semien sixth. Carson Bench seventh. Luis Torrens eighth. And Tyrone Taylor will bat ninth. Let's go, Lindor. Start it. This is Raymond. Bud says, let's go, Mets. Back Freddie up with some runs. Mr. Charles is here. What is up, Charles? During our power ranking stream, says Charles says it was raining in Paradise today. That's no good. Tough to sit out in the sun with some pina coladas when it's raining, huh? Aaron Savali will be the pitcher here today for the A's. 2 starts. He's 1-0 with a 2.70 ERA. 10 innings. 5 walks to 9 strikeouts. His whip is also 1.10. Outside 1-0. Savali doesn't apparently having a pitch count issue, but he winds and deals. Swung on a missed. 1-1. Inside 2-1. Don't laugh, Miss Gina. It just encourages me. The 2-1 to Lindor. And that one ripped into right field. Base hit over the first baseman's glove. Lindor stays at first with a leadoff single. There you go. Start getting Lindor heated up. Let's see who's... Oh, just over the glove there. Let's look at the A's defense today. It'll be Muncy at third, Hernandez at short, McNeil at second, Nick Kurtz at first, Shea Langolier doing the catching, Soderstrom in left, Clark in center, and Butler in right. Up high, 1-0 the count. Miss Gina says I could use a pina colada, and I don't drink. PA's back. What's up, PA? The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Let's go, says Miss Gina. Maria says, let's go, Matt. Swing the bat. Raymond says, let's go, Polanco. The 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. PA's just stopping by for a bit before I get back to work. A lot of people working on this Sunday. The 2-1. Swung on a miss. 2-2. Oh, 2-2, excuse me. Bud says hello and welcome to the chat. Two and two to count. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Three and two the count. Frank T is here. What is up, Frank? 10th pitch from Savali. The 3-2 to Polanco. Swung on a miss. Lindor is going, and he's out by a mile. Let's strike him out, throw him out. Two out and nobody on now. And Polanco swung at ball 4, honestly. In for a strike, 0-1 to Young. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Young is 6 for 18 on the year. That's a 333 average. And that's a base hit, so that average will go up here. So that'll bring up Bichette with a runner on first. Cedos has been too scared to check in. Too scared. Here's Bichette. In for a strike, 0-1. Cedo checking back in from South Africa. The 0-1. Oh, up and in. 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike. Nice pitch. 1-2. The 1-2. Bounced. Oh, way outside. Runner will advance to second. Catcher goes back to the backstop to get it. Young stops there. Yeah, this streak has been breaking my heart. Well, they won 4 in a row. Now they've lost 4 in a row. So the 2-2 to Bichette. Oh, way up high, and he swung late. We go to the second. Still scoreless. It'll be Cortez, Muncy, and McNeil coming up. Let's come over, look at the other games that have started already. The Orioles already have a 2-0 lead over the Giants. Blue Jays already up 1-0 over the Twins. Angels already up 3-0 over the Reds. Tigers up 3-0 over the Marlins. Rays up 1-0 over the Yankees. And the White Sox Royals are still in a rain delay. Diamondbacks and Phillies are scoreless in the second, but the Diamondbacks have a runner on third with 1 out. All right, here we go. Top of the second. First pitch is right down the middle, 0-1. Charles says, feel inspired to join in the chat. You're welcome to do so at any time. Fouled off, 0-2. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Peralta will get ready. He'll deal the 1-2. And that one lined in the left field. That's in for a base hit. Taylor cuts it off nicely to keep it to a single. So that'll bring out Muncy with the runner on first. Miss Gina says, come on, Freddie, kick some butt. In for a strike, 0-1. That was the 20th pitch this afternoon from Peralta. Muncy so far, 3 for 9 in this series, batting .321 on the year with 2 home runs. And a little chopper foul, 0-2. The 0-2 from Peralta. A long hold by Peralta. Now he deals and fouled off. Still 0-2. Inside, they check down at first. No swing, 1-2. Frank says he cooks with love. Or lard, whatever. And fouled off at the plate, still 1-2. '25th pitch from Peralta coming up. Still nobody out here in the second. The 1-2. Inside, called the ball, 2-2. Peralta shakes off the signs. Now he'll deal the 2-2. And popped up. Terren sheds the match, but it goes out of play. Still 2-2. Down low, 3-2. McNeil, the batter, on deck. And that one ripped foul. Still 3-2. The 3-2. And a broken bat. Slow roller. Lindor's got to charge in to throw to first. Got him. So runner moves to second. Muncy fell down. He's back up though. Nice play by Lindor there. It was on the broken bat. It was a slow roller. So Lindor had a charge. Runner on second with one out here. '30th pitch from Peralta coming up. Still in the second inning here. And that one ripped. Oh, nice play by Semien. He'll grab it and throw it to first. Runner moves to third, but there's two away. Hernandez, excuse me, it's pronounced Hernandez. He's 3 for 12 on the year. Chance to get his first RBI of the year. In for a strike, 1-1. One and one to count. Peralta's pitch count's way too high. And that one hit out to right. And it'll go foul, 1-2. The 1-2. And pop foul again. Out of play. '35th pitch. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. Pop foul. We'll do it again. This has been Peralta's issue so far this season. Too many pitches. The 2-2. Way inside, 3-2. And Peralta talking to the catcher about something. The count's 3-2. What's the issue here? Three and two to count. Peralta deals. Inside, ball 4. So Peralta still throwing pitches here in the second inning, almost up to 40. Denzel Clark. The first pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Peralta at 40 pitches here in the second inning. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Clark, the number 9 hitter. The 1-1. Inside, called a strike. It was called a strike. Clark's going to challenge. I think it's a ball. I think it's a ball. But it was called a strike. And it's a ball. 2-1 to count. The 2-1. And a chopper foul. 2-2. Runner from first was going. What is going on here? Stop with the pitch-com crap. It doesn't work half the time. Go back to putting hand signals down. This wastes so much time. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. The runner. And they don't throw down the second, so it's second and third here. And it's another full count. Peralta up to 45 pitches here. That's where you want to be after 3 innings. He's still not out of the second. The 3-2. Called strike 3. Got him. Peralta pumps his fists. That's a big out. We go bottom 2, still scoreless. Beatty, Semien, and Benj coming up. Jermaine says too many pitches for Peralta. Come on. Yep. That has been his issue so far this season. But got out of it. Got to keep my phone on today. Once again, Mrs. PAS is traveling. This time for work. She's heading down to Hershey. LFG, says Gina. Well, Frank says, well, here goes my first bottle of Pepto. Charles says your attitude will determine your altitude. Huge out, says Miss Gina. Come on, Mets, let's get some runs. Raymond says, let's go, Brett. Yeah, Beatty, Semien, and Benj coming up. Miss Gina says safe travels to Mrs. PAS. The first pitch to Beatty. And popped up out the shallow left. Soderstrom will come in to make the catch. One away. Beatty needs to stop swinging at the first pitch. That's 3 straight at-bats going back to yesterday, and all he's done is popped out. That'll bring up Semyon. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 1-0. Did he go? They checked down at first. They went 1-1. SNY needs to get their crap together and start talking about the ball game they're covering and not 1984. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one popped up. Shallow right field. McNeil goes out. He'll make the catch. 2 away. Maybe McNeil, maybe Beatty's paying homage to McNeil. Maybe. Isles says getting tired of Beatty. Inside 1-0 here to bench. The 1-0 to bench. Oh, outside and low. 2-0. The 2-0. Outside 3-0. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. And now, nice play by Kurtz to race to the bag. And they got him. The Mets go 1-2-3. We go to the third. Still scoreless. Butler, Kurtz, and Langoliers back to the top of the A's lineup. Here we go to the third. No NFL. I almost said NFL action. There's no NFL action today, guys. The Diamondbacks have an early 1-0 lead over the Phillies. Orioles still up 2-0 over the Giants. Twins up 3-1 over the Blue Jays. Angels up 5-0 over the Reds. Tigers up 3-0 over the Marlins. Rays up 3-0 over the Yankees. White Sox and Royals still on a rain delay. Nationals and Brewers, no score. And Red Sox and Cardinals just getting underway. Force the pitcher to pitch, is Frank. Yeah, the Mets aren't doing that today. The A's are. PA says saying Beatty needs to learn how to adjust. Yeah, you can't learn to adjust when you don't take any pitches. Like, I don't know who's telling him to swing at the first pitch. The 0-1 from Peralta. Down low, 1-1. To think I drank shots of Jack Daniels, now it's shots of Pepto. Life is straight. 1-1. On the outside corner, 1-2. Butler flew out to left his first time. The 1-2. And that one popped up out the center. Actually, oh, Benz will make the catch, the center fielder this time. They were both there, just like the first time. Leo's back. What's up, Leo? Hello, PAS and Mets Nation. Just returned from church, where I prayed for family and friends. I also prayed for our beloved Mets to snap out of their mess they're in. Let's go, Mets. We need a turnaround. Swung on a missed 0-1. '50th pitch from Peralta coming up. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Miss Gina says best play-by-play from Mr. PAS. Please smash the like button. 0-2 the count. And that one golfed out to right, and if it's fair, it's gone, and it's out of here. Nick Kurtz with a solo shot. Yeah, where's his helmet? That'll bring up Langoliers. He singled his first time. And that one hit out to right. Beatty back to the track. He'll make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Soderstrom. .50 pitches, only in the third. Yeah, let me see what it is now. It's got to be close to 60 now. .52. He's actually at 52. He went. That's a strike. 0-1. Pitch was outside. Frank says time for another shot of Pepto. Down low, 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. Charles says discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. The 1-2 and a chopper to Semien at second. Over to first. That'll retire the side, but the A's get on the board with the Kurt solo home run. It'll be Terrence, Taylor, and Lindor coming up for the Mets. 8, 9, and 1 in the Met lineup. NHL action drops at 3 o'clock. Eight, 9, and 1. See if we can get anything going. Mets had 2 hits in the first, but a strike him out, throw him out on the Polanco Lindor play. Ended that. What are you talking about, Isles? They scored 6 runs yesterday. Even though they lost yesterday, they scored 6 runs. Joseph's tagging in Sir John with a 619. What's up, Joe? All right, here we go. Bottom 3. On the outside corner, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. And that one line, but right at the shortstop. Over to first, 1 away. Joe says he's doing his best. Outside, 1-0. Taylor 4 for 17 on the year with a home run, 4 runs batted in. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. And that one lifted out to left. Soderstrom on the track, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. Lindor singled the first time, but was caught stealing on the strike him out, throw him out. Outside, 1-0. Up high, 2-0. The 2-0. And popped up on the infield. Nope, shallow left field now. It'll be caught. The Mets go down 1-2-3. We go to the fourth. 1-0 A's. Once again, we'll be back live tonight for Guardians and Braves. Diamondbacks still lead the Phillies 1-0. Orioles still lead the Giants 2-0. Twins still lead the Blue Jays 4-1. Angels still up 5-0 over the Reds. A's up 1-0 here. Tigers up 3-0 over the Marlins. Rays up 3-0 over the Yankees. White Sox and Royals still in a rain delay. Nationals and Brewers no score. Red Sox up 2-0 over the Cardinals. And the Pirates with a 1-0 lead over the Cubs. Hey, Steve Summers is there. And Mike Breen. Bang! The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. The 2-0. And that one lifted foul down the left field side, 2-1. And that one popped up. Bichette in fair territory will make the catch, 1 away. Oh, Phil Garner passed away. Most of you probably remember him as a manager. Down low, 3-0 here. That one popped up on a 3-0 count. It goes foul, 3-1. The 3-1. And right down the middle, 3-2. Inside ball 4. So 1 out what? Phil Garner passed away. He was the manager of the Astros back in 05. Played back in the 70s. Passed away of pancreatic cancer at the age of 76. The 0-1. And that one ripped out to right. That's going to be extra bases. Muncy's on his way to third. Are they going to send him? They'll hold Muncy. Second and third with 1 out. Second and third here with 1 out. Mets already down a run. And popped foul, 0-1. '70th pitch from Peralta coming up. Ripped foul, 0-2. Strikeout would be huge here. Timeout here by Peralta. Down in the dirt, 1-2. No, he was the Astros manager. I think he played for the Pirates and swung on a miss. He struck him out 2 away. I think he played for the Pirates and somebody else. But he was the Astros manager. Back in early 2000s. And that one popped up. Shallow center field. Ben's on the way in. Dives. Did he make the catch? And SNY saying he made the catch. I don't think he caught that, but they're leaving the field. So second and third and one out. The A's don't score. I'm not marking that down. I don't think he caught it. K-Man's here. What's up, K-Man? I thought that was a trap play. But we're at a commercial here with SNY. We're up to 99 in the chat. Let's go, everybody. Welcome in today. Beautiful Sunday afternoon here in the Northeast. Well, they're still at commercial break, so they must not be challenging. Because if they would have challenged, they would have came back already. So great job by the Mets to get out of that. Still 1-0 A's. It'll be Polanco, Young, and Bichette coming up. Spiritual Soul's back. What's up, Spiritual? Mets retweeted it. Let me look. Oh, here now SNY showing it. Wow, what a catch. He did catch it. That's a big play for Bench. Hasn't been hitting. First pitch is a strike, 0-1 here to Polanco. Played for Oakland, Pittsburgh, and Houston. Oh, he did play for Houston? Thank you, Raymond. Down low, 1-1 to count. '40th pitch from Savali. Fouled off, 1-2. Surprised they're letting him blow on his hand when it's in the 50s there. It's not. I don't think that's chilly, but the 1-2 outside, 2-2. The 2-2 swung on a miss at a ball in the dirt. Polanco's been a waste of the ink that he signed the contract with. Outside, 1-0 here to Young. Young singled his first time. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0. And that one line foul, 2-1. And that one pulled on the ground in a second. McNeil over to first, 2 away. That'll bring up Bichette. Struck out his first time. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. Your Mets are better than my Giants. Yeah, we did win 3 out of 4 against you. Savali only at 50 pitches here. So his pitch count is great. The 1-2 to Bichette. Grounds out the first. The Mets go down 1-2-3. We go to the 5th. Still 1-0 A's. Once again, NHL doesn't start until 3 o'clock today. Mr. Ray is back saying hi. What's up, Mr. Ray? Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, the Twins now up 8-1 over the Blue Jays. Angels up 7-0 over the Reds. It's Alcantara versus Skubal out there in Detroit. The Tigers are up 4-0. Skubal's got a no-hitter through 5. Top of the 5th, the Yankees still trail the Rays 3-0. White Sox and Royals are still in a rain delay. Nats and Brewers still scoreless. The Red Sox up 3-0 over the Cardinals. And the Pirates up 5-0 over the Cubs. Don't forget. Oh, let's take a look. I have not looked. YouTube. This week's schedule is posted on the YouTube community page. And there's a poll up for the game to cover on Friday night. It's the 2 games are both Apple TV games. Yo, those cheesesteaks look good. Up high. Ooh, called a strike. 0-1 here. Right now we have 23 votes in the poll. Rays Pirates have 52% and Tigers Red Sox is 48%. Ground ball to Semien at second. Over to first, 1 away. Butler's now 0 for 3 on the day. I'm sorry, that's not you. First off, if that's where you put the cheese on a cheesesteak, you should close down your operations. Outside 1-0. So we'll check because we'll leave that poll up till Friday. So plenty of time to vote in that, and it's already got 23 votes. Once again, Mets Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night, all 10 o'clock start times. Outside, 3-0, excuse me. Yo, Caps is here. Caps gifting out 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Caps, for going above and beyond like that. Appreciate that. Hey, Axe got one. I haven't seen Axe in a long time. The 3-1 outside, ball 4, so a 1-out walk. I guess it's better than 2-0, Cap says. We need some type of turnaround. Yeah. I know how to light a fire under everyone's butt. In for a strike, 0-1. Once again, if you are watching and you want to be on the YouTube side and you want to be eligible for those gifted memberships, you do have to hit that free subscribe button. And chopped foul, 0-2. Peralta up to 82 pitches here in the 5th. The 0-2. Up high, 1-2. No throw by Terens down the 1st. Cap says, appreciate everything you do for us Met fans, Big John. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2. And that one popped foul. We'll do it again. Oh, the Cardinals got a run. It's now 3-1. The 2-2 from Peralta. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Leo says, we need some bench help. A power hitter like Clifford, maybe? Let's go, Peralta. Something. Cap says, I hope the Mets don't make me have a divorce by Thursday. The 1-0. And a chopper up to second. Semion's got it. Over to first. That'll retire to the side. We're halfway through. Still 1-0 ace. If somebody would have said Peralta would give us 5 innings with only giving up 1 run today, I'd say sign me up for that. But here we go. Beatty, Semien, bench. If Beatty swings on the first pitch and pops out again, he should be cut immediately. 3 straight at-bats going back to yesterday. I gotta find out why the software doesn't tell me that Cap's gifted memberships. I'll have to check. Raymond says, come on, boys, get some hits and runs. Well, let's see here. Yeah, Beatty, Semien, and Benj coming up. The A's are 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. The Mets are 0 for 1. There's our boy Gelbs. Beatty takes first pitch, and it's outside, 1-0. The 1-0. On the outside corner. No, called the ball, 2-0. No challenge. The 2-0. They're right down the middle, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one was way inside, and he rips it foul. 2-2. The 2-2. And that one lifted out to left. Soderstrom barely has to move, 1 away. That'll bring up Semien. Popped out to second base his first time. Hey, James Phillips is here. What's up, James? Swung on a miss, 0-1. And that one lined out to left. Soderstrom coming in. He'll make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Benj. Yep, Mets back to not hitting, but pitching well. Yep. Can't put it together. Can't hit and pitch on the same day. And that one fouled off by Ben, 0-1. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Savali's only at 60 pitches here in the 5th inning. Inside. Ooh, called a strike. 1-2. No challenge. The 1-2. And that one popped up. Out to left center. Soderstrom. He made all 3 putouts. We go to the 6th. The Mets have not had a base runner since the first. The Marlins finally got a base hit, but they still trail 4-0. This mini losing streak feels like 19 games. Yeah, because we don't hit. That's why. That's why it makes it feel worse. One thing, if you're playing well and losing a game 4-3, 5-4, 6-3, but you're not playing well. Peralta back on the out on the mound here. I'm surprised. Down low, 1-0. And that one lifted out to left. That's Taylor. He'll make the catch. One away. Swung on a missed 0-1. Mike says this is another awful team David Stearns has built. Well, how about waiting until we get to Memorial Day to determine that? He went 0-2 the count. Leo says Mets are making every opposing pitcher look like all-stars. Making me ill. I hate it. And that one popped up. Foul. Still 0-2. Fouled off. Still 0-2. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Hey, Bernard's here. Let's go, Mets. We need to get on track to end this losing streak. Sean Benai getting warmed up in the Met bullpen. The 1-2. They called strike 3. Got him looking. 2 away. 6 strikeouts for Peralta. Mike says, are we facing Catfish Hunter, Vita Blue, and Kenny Holtzman? in this series. Swung on a miss, 0-1. McNeil's 1 for 2 today. A double and a ground out. Outside, 1-1. Then that one's caught by Young at first. First 1-2-3 inning of the day for Peralta. He's going to be done being at 100 pitches now. But Peralta goes 6 innings, only gives up the solo home run with no support from his offense. But we are going bottom 6. Bottom 6 already. Yikes. Penguins and Capitals getting ready to drop the puck here in a couple minutes. We got to keep an eye on that one. This one is flying by. Once again, NBA doesn't tip off until 6. The Diamondbacks now lead the Phillies 2-0. That game in the 6th inning. Orioles up 4-1 over the Giants. Tigers now up 6-0 over the Marlins. Rays still up 3-0 over the Yankees. White Sox and Royals still in a rain delay. Nationals have a 2-1 lead over the Brewers. Red Sox up 3-1. Up high to Torrens, 1-0. Red Sox up 3-1 over the Cardinals. Red Sox have runners on the corners with 2 out. And the Pirates up 5-1 over the Cubs. Swung on a miss, 1-1 to count. Cobalt says, how can our offense be so asleep every year? It's crazy. Right? Did he go? They checked down at first. No swing, 2-1. Cheryl's here saying, come on, let's get those bats going. The 2-1. And fouled off, 2-2. Savali only up to 65 pitches. The 2-2. Pop foul. We'll do it again. I don't know. I don't find a 1-0 ball game boring. Everything makes everything super important. A boring game would be 11-1, 11-0. Torrens fouls it off. Still 2-2. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Nice at bat by Torrens to lead off the bottom of the sixth here. The 3-2. And that one lined. Base hit in the right field for Torrens. And the Mets get the leadoff man on. First base runner since the first inning. I think there might be a Danhausen curse in the Mets. Very evil, very nice. That'll bring up Taylor. And he bloops one out to center over the second baseman. Oh, no, McNeil makes the catch. One away. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. I'm really worried about the Dodger series. And that one lined. Base hit in the center field. Mets have runners on first and second here with one out for Polanco. Let me get back to Leo's comment, though. I'm really worried about the Dodger series. Either we rise up and play their best, or we're getting swept and get killed. Who knows? That's the beauty of baseball, right? You never know on a daily basis. Hogan Harris getting warmed up in the A's bullpen here. Bernard says this is a good game with the Mets only down by 1 run. I agree. I don't think this is boring baseball at all. We need Polanco to get going too. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts, but 9 for 47 on the year, less than 200 average. Frank says Lindor needs to smack one out. He's running out of Pepto. Come on, Lindor, you guys are saying. Raymond, Cheryl. And a ground ball foul, 0-1. Raymond says, little hit, Polanco. Savali up to 72 pitches now. Still only 1 out here in the 6th. The 0-1. Bounced in the dirt. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 on the outside corner, 1-2. Leo says, come on, Polanco, we need you here. Let's go, Mets. Steve. Hello, Steve Gelbs. Steve, calling Steve. The 1-2. And a chopper down to second. McNeil's got it. The second for 1. The return, not in time. So runners on the corners here for Bichette. Or, excuse me, for Young. For Young. Young's 1 for 2 today. Had a single in the first. That'll be it for Savali. Yeah. I think we're going to get a pinch hitter for Young now. K-Man says, you always do it. Excellent job. Thanks a lot. K-Man, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. K-Man also became a member. Let's go, K-Man. Thank you so much for going above and beyond to support the channel like that. Dan, Cap says, if you can see this, I have to reload my CPU. I don't see any of my comments in the chat. Cobalt says, Mets tend to play better against good teams, so I'm not too worried about the Dodgers. I kind of feel the same way. Why I am worried about the Dodgers, I don't expect the Mets to get blown out against the Dodgers. But once again, welcome in, everybody. Mets down a run, have runners on the corners with 2 out. Mark Vientos will be the pinch hitter here. So Swaggy V coming in. He can stay in the game at first base as well. So not a bad substitute here. All right, Harris to this on the mound. Swung. Vientos swings and misses. 0-1. The 0-1. And Vientos lines one out to right. And it's caught. The Mets strand the pair. We go to the 7th. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 coming up. All right. I got to grab a drink, everybody. I will be right back. All right, let's come over and look. Had to grab a new iced tea. I was out of iced tea. Had to grab a new one. Leo, if that's your take, man, feel free to go outside and play in the grass, dude. Quickly ahead 0-2 here for Mania. I listen. I appreciate everybody being here, but if that's your take, where we can't beat the A's and stuff. Did he go? They checked down at first. He went, struck him out. Clark takes the first pitch ball, 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Up high. Ooh, called a strike. 2-1. Or 1-2, excuse me. Mr. John, you know way better than I. Please tell me how many games we're in. How many games we've played? This is game number 16. And a chopper to first. Vientos will take it to the bag himself. 10% of the way through the season. And the sky's falling. 3 unassisted. Back to the top of the lineup here. Who's pitching? Sean Manaea is now on the mound for the Mets. Manaea is pitching. In for a strike, 0-1. Manaea looking very good here. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. Hey, Cap says, what do you know? I see my comment. Let's go. That last one you put, Caps, where you said you were restarting your computer, we saw that one, but we didn't see any before that. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Manaea has a 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 7. Still 1-0. It'll be Bichette, Beatty, and Semien coming up. Penguins and Capitals, no score yet. That's the game I'm keeping an eye on. I need the Penguins win today, a Habs win today, and a Bruins win today. I don't know, Mike. Yeah, call the Mets and ask them why. I don't make the decisions. Olga's here. What's up, Olga? Y'all act like I know what's going on with this team. I just call the game. Once again, Bichette, Beatty, and Semien coming up. To me, this is still a leadership thing. To me, this is still on Mendoza. I would have fired him already this season. Were the Mets bats in the pool? I was in the pool. Bichette takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Diaz, 4 earned runs allowed in 6 innings pitched. To 2-2. Swung on a miss. That'll bring up Brett Beatty. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Down low, 3-0. Leadership is paramount. The 3-0 to Beatty. In for a strike, 3-1. And a chopper foul, 3-2. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4, but the A's are going to challenge. It was called the ball. Oh, and it's a strike. Struck him out. 2 away. Two out, nobody on. And we're getting a pitching change. So another pitching change here with 2 out, nobody on. Red Sox up 7-1 now. Oh, the Yankees got another run. Now they trail 3-2. Phillies now lead the Diamondbacks 3-2. All right, here we go. 2 out, nobody on. Scott Barlow, the new pitcher here. Semien takes a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. And Semien hits one out to left. And Clark will make the catch on the track. We go to the 8th. Still 1-0 A's. My thing is you don't wait too long to fire somebody. Because if you keep waiting to fire Mendoza, then it is going to be too late. Yeah, we suck without Diaz. Yeah, because he was able to hit a lot. He helped us offensively a lot. First pitch is in for a strike to Kurtz. That's Kurtz, the only run in this game with that solo home run in the 3rd inning. Swung on a miss, 0-2. What do you mean Diaz is overpriced? No, he's not. The Mets offered him the same deal the Dodgers did, and he picked the Dodgers. Sorry, Caps. I'm missing half of your comments anyway. In a little chopper up the first, it'll go foul. Still 1-2. Why an elephant? Yeah, the A's mascot is an elephant. Clown. Oh, challenge that. That was called a ball. That's a strike. Come on, Blue. Not even close to being a ball. More than 3/4 of the baseball was in the strike zone. I agree. Dundoza's here, but every other coach is fired. Same issue. Yup. Fouled off 0-1. Yep. Down low, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one fouled off, 2-2. Well, good thing we have the ABS now. The 2-2. It fouled off. We'll do it again. Sean says, come on, Tribal Chief. No runs allowed. It fouled straight back. Still 2-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 3 straight strikeouts. 4 out of the 5 outs have been strikeouts for Manaea. What makes you think the Mets are playing like dog crap today? They're losing 1-0. They're not losing 11-0. Some of yous are fun at parties, I can tell. In for a strike, 0-2. If you're a football fan and your team doesn't score a touchdown on every drive, do you flip out like this too? And that ground ball back up the middle. Nice play to from Semien. Not sure if that hit Manaea or not. We go bottom 8, still 1-0. I'm going to say that's a 1-4-3 putout. I think that did get a piece of Manaea. Daniel Berry is here. What's up, Daniel Berry? Who's replacing who? I didn't see the question, James. I saw you just put who's replacing him. Who's replacing Mendoza? Correa. John over on the Rumble side says yes. Fire Mendoza. He's lost control of leadership. Yep. I put Kai Correa there. Frank says, that fun at parties I shall use. I swear, some of his. I want to know if you're a football fan and your team doesn't score a touchdown on every drive, or you're like, this team sucks. Fire everybody. Need a new quarterback. He never went back to the Mets with the offer, Jorge. He never gave the Mets a chance to respond, to beat the offer. I think the Mets were 3 years, 97. It was something like 397 or something. Outside, 2-0 to bench. Fouled off, 2-1. I don't want to hear with the excuses with the temperature, because when you get to October, it's cold anyway. The 2-1. And fouled straight back, 2-2. And fouled off, still 2-2. Thomas says, yes, I do. I'm a Dolphins fan. That's fair. Hey, that's fair. As a Jets fan, I used to act that way. I don't follow. I still follow the team. But I don't get their games here, so I don't get to watch every game. The 2-2. And Benj lifts one out the center. Shallow. And Soderstrom will cut in front of the center fielder to make the catch. When you do stuff like that, that's when there needs to be an error. Clowning around out there. Yep, Diaz simply wanted out. Yep. Elvis Alvarado getting warmed up in the A's pen. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Here's Torrens. He's 1 for 2 today. Devin Williams, who hasn't pitched in forever, and getting warmed up. Swung on a miss, 0-2 to Torrens. Outside, 1-2. I just don't know if he's ready, Stephen K. JD is the guy that I would consider as well. Torrens slices one out to right towards the line and a sliding catch. Unbelievable. This team can't get it lucky with a hit. Come on, man. Everybody plays better defense than us. Everybody hits better than us. Here's Taylor. Packers 2015 saying hello, Mets fans. What's up, Packers? In for a strike, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Hitting is the issue. Agreed. The 1-1. Up and in. 2-1. Tim's here. What's up, Tim? Cap says, Raider Nation, baby. Want to talk about loyal? What do you mean? In for a strike, 2-2. Challenge. It was called a strike. It was called a strike. And it's low. Ball 3. 3-1. No team meeting. It's time to fire the manager before this gets out of control. Inside, ball 4. So a 2-out walk. And we'll bring up Lindor. Oh, is Kate coming out to make a pitching change? And they're going to make a change. Oh, let's see. Yup, he's making a change. A new pitcher coming in for Lindor. I don't agree with this move to bring the righty in to get Lindor to bat from the left. Seems like our manager is letting the team perform any way they want. Not once have I seen this manager have the stones to call his players out. Very true. Jonathan M. says, the only meeting this team needs is with Cohen, Stearns, and Mendoza, with Mendoza exiting. Jermaine says, Lindor blast off incoming. Mr. Ray is back. Welcome back, Mr. Ray. Let's go, everybody. Smash them thumbs up for us. Let's see what we're at. We have 153 people watching and only 53 likes. Come on. Smash that thumbs up for us. Consider subscribing to the channel. No matter how good or bad our... words are tough. No matter how good or bad the Mets are playing, we are here for every game. Elvis Alvarado, the new pitcher here. Lindor takes the first pitch outside. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Oh, way up and in. 2-0. Cheryl says, hit that like and subscribe. Come on. Okay. So, oh, there's a strike. 2-1. Lindor talking to the umpire. He didn't challenge it. Apparently, he hasn't pitched well for the Dodgers, though. Pickoff throw, not in time. Frank says, extreme respect given to Mr. John on both the play calling and chat reading. Having a harder time this year keeping up with it, as the chat is much more active than last year. Which is good. That's what we want. Swung on a mass 2-2. Nice pitch. Just beat him. Can't do nothing about that one there. At least he swung. To 2-2. And popped up. It'll go foul. Still 2-2. Taylor was running on the pitch. Let's go. Keep smashing them thumbs up for us. It's a 2-2 to Lindor. Taylor the runner at first. Mets down a run here in the 8th. Taylor goes and a little chopper to second. Oh, and he's out at first. That was close. Let's see. Was he out? He was out. We go to the 9th. Still a one-run game. Bats are hitting, just gloves are in the way. All right, here we go to the 9th. Come back over and look. Oh, while we're going to the 9th inning, let me set up redirects for everybody on the YouTube side. Right now, if the Mets don't come back, we'll flip everybody over to Thomas Fitzpatrick, who's doing the Red Sox-Cardinals game. But if the Mets come back, let me see if CP's doing a post game. Doesn't look like they have a post game scheduled. So we'll go over to Fitzy, actually. Manaea still on the mound here. Swung on a miss. Andy Abanya is the new batter here. 0-1 the count. And that one popped foul, 0-2. Hitting like his freeze is James. James says subscribing is free too. Inside 1-2. High Car, welcome in. Fouled off. Still 1-2. And popped foul. 1-2. Joel Kuhnel getting warmed up. Blooped foul. Still 1-2. Fouled off again. Still 1-2. And that one blooped out to left. Taylor's there. One away. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. In right down the middle, 0-2. The 0-2 to Muncie. Oh, nice play by Minaya. Semyon. Right through Minaya. 4-3 on the put out. 2 away. James says he's having chili with wieners. Excuse me? Inside 1-0. Two and 0 the count here. Swung on a miss. 2-1. The 2-1. And that one blooped on the infield. Vientos will make the catch. Sean Minaya comes in, works 3 scoreless innings. 9 up and 9 down for Minaya. We go bottom 9. Mets have only given up the 1 run, the solo home run. Depending on pinch hitters, it'll be Polanco, Vientos, and Bichette coming up. Tom's here. Says, hi, I'm late. Yes, you are. We're in the 9th inning. Mendy needs to wake up and immediately get some bunting and aggressive base running going if he's gone by early or mid-May. He should be gone now, honestly. Miss Gina says, Mrs. Jane called extra innings when wish she were in the chat with us. right, here we go. Bottom 9. Mets need at least one. A bloop and a blast would be better. Once again, if you want to hang out with us for some more baseball with no pressure, we have the Guardians-Braves game tonight at 7:15. So come out, hang out in the chat for that one. The Diamondbacks have come back and taken a 4-3 lead over the Phillies. Way inside, 1-0. Frank says it's our time to shine. Let's go, Mets. And a little chopper. McNeil runs in, flips it to first, 1 away. I'm sorry, Polanco isn't, like I said once before this game, Polanco's not worth the ink he signed the contract with. If he's got an Achilles injury, either get it taken care of and go on the DL, keep putting him out there every game. Vientos chops one. That's going to be a tough play. The third baseman got him. 2 out, nobody on. Mets are down to their last out. Three pitches, there's 2 outs. Here's Bichette. First pitch to Bichette. And ground ball to McNeil. And the A's come in and sweep the Mets. The A's sweep the Mets for the first time ever. Unbelievable. And I'm not going to tell you guys know how I feel, but nothing's going to change with this team. They're not going to fire anybody. Ownership and upper management have no set of Hisponas. So, on the YouTube side, we'll redirect everybody over to Thomas Fitzpatrick. He's got the Red Sox and Cardinals game today. Let me see, make sure this is good to go here. Skip. All right. Tell them PAS sent you over. And once again, we'll be back live tonight for Sunday Night Baseball. Rooting on the Guardians against the Braves. So we'll see everybody next time. Thanks again, everyone.